Went well, went well. We got to meet the new guys, got to introduce myself, and kind of get a nice feel for them. It's hard to get a feel after one day, but for the most part, just getting to see these guys in here, putting in the work on the first day feels good.
Michael, what were your thoughts when you guys signed Ndamukong Suh, and what are your thoughts now about how that's all going to play out and how good you guys can be?
My first thoughts was like, wow, we're making big moves. Secondly, just seeing how we'll play together. You got three tremendous talents on the same D line. You got two all pros on the same line. How will it work? But I think in this defense, the way Wade coaches it, and it's a attack style defense. So I think there's enough stats around and enough tackles around for everybody.
What have you been told about maybe how you'll fit into that? You're going to stay at that 5 technique spot? Is that where you like to stay?
As far as right now, that's what we plan on. Me staying at the 5, Ndamukong or Suh going at nose, and AD staying at the 3.
We've been writing a lot. Everyone's been talking a lot about Suh and Aaron and his situation. Mm-hmm. But do you feel like you're coming off your best pro season going into this one?
As far as, my first season in a 3-4 defense and everybody, wondering if that was a good move for me and a good spot for me, I feel like, yeah, I think there's always room to improve and get better. But as far as, to see my first season playing, not even starting off at 5 technique and just getting thrown in there and having a great season like I did, it felt good. For me, personal satisfaction was, it was a good season.
Michael, walking into the locker room today, a team coming off a division championship, a quarterback that's in place, a new young head coach that's in place, all the start players that they've brought in. Does it feel a little bit different walking in this year compared to last year or even years before?
Not really, because this is our work. This is our job. I don't want to make it bigger than what it is, because we have tremendous players. We brought in tremendous talents, but at the same time we still have to put the work in. We can't fall into the hype. We just have to keep our head down and continue to grind and just show the work that we put in the shadows and off training and off season will come to fruition in the future.
Michael, is there any problem for you or with the team with Aaron not being here, or how do you kind of process that?
I mean, we've dealt with it before, and we also know it's a business. You have the best defensive tackle in the league right now, going through contract situations, and I'm kind of just leave it at that, because I don't really want to talk about if he's here, he's not here. We obviously know that he's putting in the work to get back in shape, so we just gotta leave it at that.
Michael, how was your off season? What did you do?
For most of the off season, I still rehabbed on my MCL that I tore in the last game, and just read the tabloids of how many moves we were making, and consistently just staying humble and continue to grind. That's it.
Michael, I'm not sure how much in the way you've done in the way of studying other interior linemen throughout your career, but is there anything that you've ever picked up from watching Suh from afar? Anything that you've really kind of liked about his game?
His tenacity, how, I don't want to say how nasty, I don't want to put that out there, but, he's a ferocious player, man, and he plays like that every snap of the ball, and I think that's what I like about him the most is, his attitude towards the game. I mean, defensive linemen, we're not supposed to be nice. We're supposed to be mean, nasty, and getting after the quarterback, and that's what he does.